Well, greetings and hello there, everyone. It is I, your beloved Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes dad, Night SWGOH, and last month on this channel, about three and a half weeks ago, we had a roster review stream for the first time since January. I had just shut it off. I just wasn't doing roster reviews. We had one last month. It went really well. A lot of you guys really, responded, and it was a successful stream. And I've been kind of kicking it around since then, and May's been such a banger month. I just said, let's just go and let's restart the roster review stream wheel again here at Night SWGOH Studios. Let's get this thing rolling, rocking and rolling. We are going to be doing roster reviews, $20 for a full review, $10 for a quickie review. And for members who sign up, we could do it while we're on stream here, or you can go sign up on the sheet. If you go check my Discord, there's a link to the sign-up sheet as well. And if you indicate your membership level, we'll get that done either during a video in May or on a stream at some point. You have to be signed up by May the 15th, and anything after May the 15th to be best efforts, but we will get back to just normal roster review processes on June the 1st. We'll test this out for a couple of months, see how it's going, see how it feels, and we'll go from there. So there you go right there. Right now we've got Owaza is in line. Let's see here, Owaza, Mystic Mac. First we got Mr. Sanctus. Welcome back to the game. Welcome back to the channel. Mystic Mac. Dirk Enda, we're going to look at his mod score. He deserves at least that. Let's see here. I got Mystic Mac. So there you go. We have returned. We have returned with roster reviews, boys and girls. All do you win is out there. Owaza, I need your ally code. Need your ally code. And I'm going to do this. If anybody's asking a question, we have any mods on, I can do that, and that'll tell you exactly what is up with roster reviews. That doesn't give the whole story, does it? No, it doesn't give the whole story, but that doc will tell you what the story is. This document will tell you what the story is. I don't know, it's got my email on. So, I guess I'll just post this out here. Ooh, that's too long. That's too long. There you go. Hang on, I'm going to post this. I got whoever said that. I didn't get you yet, but I'll get you. All right, I'm going to make this a message that we can post out there as well. There's how the memberships work. Sivishaw, I got you. One sec. We are back to the chaos of roster reviews, boys and girls. I had to do that. All right, that's how that'll work. Okay. Happy? All right, Sivisha, I gotcha.
Really enjoy your content. Just counting the days until May 15th.
What's May 15th? What's May 15th? I got you, Sivisha. And did we get Oaza's ally code? We did not. I don't see Oaza's ally code. See if this works still. Yeah, there we go. Okay. If you gave your ally code to Oaza, I don't see it. I'm going to do some dailies here real quick on my Night SWGOH for Stormtrooper account. So hang in with me while I run this, and then we'll get these roster reviews underway, boys and girls. I promise. I promise. Man, this has been a crazy first week of May in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. This has been absolutely insane. Got you, Owaza. Absolutely insane start to May. Crazy, crazy, crazy. This will be the most views I've ever had on this channel, video views. that's really all I'm tracking lately. I haven't really been doing a lot of shorts lately. I don't know if anybody's noticed. I've been trying to get, you know, shorts were really good for exposure for a long time, and I don't know that I'm really, yeah, I don't know. I haven't been doing a lot of shorts lately. I am doing these just to try to get my galactic power up on this account, so we're gonna keep rolling at that. Again, the only goal here is galactic power. That's the only goal on this account. Oh, Spy Mask, sorry about that. I gotta get you on there. I don't have your ally code, man. Do I? I don't know what counting the days to May 15th mean. Okay, let's go here. Let's go here. Oh, no, not today. Gotcha. Okay, we'll do it later. Crossing you off the list. We'll do that in a minute. We know the team we're going to use, right? Aaron, sorry, this is not how it works, man. I appreciate you. We had last year a period where a bunch of our members made a bunch of donations, and we did a full month of free reviews, but it's just not how we do it on the channel anymore. Unfortunately, and you know, people call me whatever you want to call me, but it's you know, we just can't do it. We just can't do it. I don't want to go in there. You know, a roster review for anybody is a roster review for everybody. So pay attention to the reviews we're getting done today, and that'll really help you to, you know, round out your roster probably and see what you can do with your. You will learn something if you pay attention. Okay, I was glad to know that those triangles on these guys were new, because I was like, man, I never knew about these triangles. But then somebody said they're new, and I'm like, thank God, because I thought I was missing these for like forever and ever and ever. Somebody said try this on Cad Bane. I don't know. I don't know if that accuracy down is the 13. I don't want to have 13 triangles. Wow, whoa. We're gonna get right through these guys. We're gonna melt these guys like butter. Yeah, look how much damage we're doing. 11, 13 with just basics. If those triangles are new, I think that's great. I think it was really missing from the game. Like, you had no idea how close or how far apart these guys were. And now that that's there, it really helps you to, you know, do your attack better and earn more points. I could go through the whole history of roster reviews again, but I'm not going to do that. If people get bored, people have heard it a lot. Okay. Yeah, we should get through this. They're probably going to pump up and do some damage in a second, but I still think we can get through this. That's going to do him in. No, not quite. Still alive. Yikes. Ah, come on, man. Come on. Come on. Drogon with the evade. That accuracy down really helped there. Okay, Whistling Bird's got to get it done. Whistling Bird's got to do it right here. Both of them. Yeah!
Thanks. 771
I
by
thought it froze.
748 x 826.
I got you, Andre Popov. All right. Man, I thought the game froze and was not going to give it to me there. Really? Really? Ooh, I don't have any currency. I gotta do my dailies and get some currency. Maybe. Still getting used to the new cantina. Yeah, this count's annoying. No, Grand Arena tomorrow. Grand Arena tomorrow. I'll be here in the morning doing Grand Arena. I'm not doing it tonight. I get a couple more ships there. Okay. Tomorrow will be Grand Arena and the Bo-Katan event on this account. That's what we're gonna do tomorrow. So pay attention, boys and girls. Be here or be square. Man, this is annoying. I do wish they would fix this. This is annoying. For those joining, we got about 8 people in line right now, and I'm gonna get them. I just gonna get these. I'm gonna get my dailies knocked out here. We'll go to the web store in a minute. Okay. Am I at like 3.2 million now? After 2 years, Mr. Night says, after 2 years of absence from Galaxy Heroes, you came back to a completely different meta and arena. Everything's changed. My favorite content creator, Darth Loquitur, quit. Everything's so different. First time. Yeah, good to see you. Darth Loquitur is a quality individual. Darth Loquitur is a quality individual with a vast array of knowledge. A vast array of knowledge. See if that gives me the whole thing now. I typed it wrong. That would be problematic. There we go. That explains roster reviews, guys. How can you spend all these crystals at free to play, still be able to 5-star all the marquees? That's not this account. That's not this account. I'm not 5-starring the marquees on this. This is my Leia Rush account right now. So no, don't. That's not what's happening here. That's not what's happening. Trust me. No, I don't spend hardly. I rarely spend crystals on my Nooch 2 Perfect account. That's where I do the 5-star marquees. I have too many accounts. That's what it is. This one's gonna hit 4 million in the next few weeks, and then I'll just take a break and just cruise on my 2 accounts probably till November, when they maybe come out with a whole bunch of new Journey Lightspeed tokens, I hope, and then we can start up a new account for that. So we'll see. Really, like, once you get to 4 million, try the Razor Crest Proving Grounds, because you have never done it and cannot see it. It's probably pretty easy. It's probably pretty easy. We're not, no. We're not doing a Hondo Rush account. You're insane. Although Hondo for Smuggler's Run 3 is whoa. Smuggler's Run 3 is absolute cinema, boys and girls. Three Coliseum battles. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let's just knock out 3 Coliseum. I'm just gonna... Let's try it the way that I normally do it here. Meaning, this. I'm not sure about those buffs, but let's put this on Beskar Mandel like I normally like to do it. Somebody had me put it on Cad Bane earlier, and I'm not sure I'm really a big fan of that. All right, here we go. We are ready. Okay. I don't know if putting those buffs out there matters. All these bosses just knock all the buffs off your team as soon as you get them out there. Did I do this tier? Why do I have a no score on this tier? Did I not do this tier at all? Yeah, landing accuracy down could be nice, but it's kind of random. Like, they might miss, but they're probably gonna hit you anyway, so it's like, you know. I guess I didn't do this tier. Okay, Drogon's out. $30, we'll get 30. I think that's all we're getting though. 36 if we can stay. No, we're not staying alive. Oh, we're gonna take some damage now too. Oh. Yeah, I had meant to come in and do this. Let's see if R5 gets a level up. No, I gotta get the currency here. One more of these. Let me see if I got currency right now. Now I can level up R5. Ooh, ability upgrade. Which one? Whenever R5, they all gain back. Whenever R5 takes damage from an enemy while a New Republic ally is taunting, he gains. That's not gonna help me much here. It's not gonna help me much here. Okay, last one. We gotta get this done just to get the achievement. I'm just gonna go in basic here. Right there. Okay. That should, wow, that didn't hurt all that much at all. I do like those arrows. They're actually super helpful. Super helpful. See, he had accuracy down. He hit everybody. Okay, that'll be a nice assist. Oh, no, he's poops dancing. Oh, whoa, bad result. Bad result there. All right. Let's just get the web store done, and then gonna do it all here. I'm on the phone. Then we'll get to the roster reviews. Okay, that's, oh, nope, more. There we go. Get that. Get our freebie and our May the 4th freebie. Refresh le screen, which is French for refresh the screen. Why is Cad Bane the best? Because he has turn meter reduction. That's really the only reason he's on there. is to reduce the turn meter. I mean, maybe you could try Embo out there, maybe, or maybe you could put Gamma Guard if you want a bunch of health. But yeah, that's why he's out there. All right, one more time here. Hold on. So I can get a little bit more. I can get some energy now. Now that I logged in. I find that annoying. I wish it would pick up that I logged in before I log into this. You know, just a little annoying. Just. All right. I gotta do that again. Do this, buy this, not refreshes. All right. Is Starkiller worth farming free to play with Lightspeed tokens? Absolutely. 100%.
966 by 848 x 371. My brother would like a review.
Gotcha, Jacob. Your brother. Your brother. Okay. So we got more of this now. I guess I could farm Merrick. I don't think I did. Okay, the rest here is just gonna be. All right, let's do some reviews. First, what's my inbox? Looks like my opponent played already. Yeah, guys, I'll be here tomorrow morning with Grand Arena and Bo-Katan Mandalore event on this account right here. All right, folks, we got Mr. Sanctus first. Mr. Sanctus, you out there? The guessing galactic power, I'm gonna do it faster. I don't want to sit around and wait for it all night. I'm just saying. We got Jedi Master Luke out there, Chromium 5, we got an Executor. Okay. Three 587111592. All right, Mr. Sanctus, you are at 4.74, 7.89 with a squad GP of 5.23 million. There's the front page. Guess the galactic power. We're gonna snappy snap through this. I got things to do. Mr. Sanctus says, "Yep." What do you want to know? What do you want to know? His basic can double tap for Whistling Birds. Can do that. All right, time is up. Guesses are in. Let's take a look. We are at 8.7 million galactic power. Over on Twitch, Kriggles said 7.5. Not really there. By the way, hi, Twitch. I've been ignoring you. I apologize. I apologize, violating Twitch's terms of service. My bad, my bad. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. And then we've got over on YouTube 6.2, 8.5. 8.5 from Alex Doyle. You're too slow, Mystic Mac. Alex Doyle! All right. See what we got. Ooh, let's get I didn't open the mod score spreadsheet. What do I need to do? Who did their review through a membership? Owaza and Mystic Mac. Okay. I can use this as my tracking. right. Okay, no, is that still there? Let me see. Yep. There we go. We did a review at some point here. It's been a little while though. It's been a little while. Okay, now our galactic power is 8705763. And our mod score is 4.74, 7.89. All right, so some improvement there. I would say that's average improvement. You know, it is improvement. 8.7 million, 7.89 is above average. So you have an above average mod score. I wouldn't call it like super ridiculous exciting, but it's an above average mod score. What are we working on, Mr. Sanctus? Year-long break, going for Zepho and Bo-Katan Mandalore, getting ready to help us deal with Rote. Am I okay to go for Great Mother? I'm just going to say yes. I do not think there is a point in the game where you should say, no, don't go for Great Mothers and Balin. It's just a really good team. You should have Peridia Pals. We'll take a look at that in a second. We got Executor, we got a Profundity at 6 stars, Malevolence, Negotiator, Home 1. Now, you had a break. You got the B-Wing, though. You got the B-Wing, so that's important. That's a ship that can really lift this. And I don't like your Gear 13. I don't like your Gear 13 Drogon. I would. Well, I guess do good Gear 13 because you use that Lightspeed token. Never mind. I'm thinking backwards. It's tough to keep all the Lightspeed tokens in order in my head. So yeah, okay, all right. We got Profundity here. We got Home 1. So we got fleets. We got the Raven's Claw even. I would definitely be farming stars on the Raven's Claw, and stars on the B-Wing is not a bad idea, although you don't need it for most counters, but certainly never hurt anybody. The problem is it takes up about 3 to 4 weeks of signal data farming, and ouch. So, you want to get that B-Wing up and running. When are you ready to sacrifice some signal data for it is really the question. Everything else looks pretty good here. You definitely want to make sure you are farming toward Leviathan. Yeah, I would get on the Leviathan farm. We got 9 people in line, Ethan. Ethan, sorry. I saw you sign up. We can do it later, we can do it tonight, whatever you want. Are your relic videos for 3 months? Go still up to date if you... I would be farming for Leviathan. At your galactic power, you got Proving Grounds unlocked, and so you should be well on your way toward getting Leviathan with the Fury class and Malgus. On this roster, I would absolutely say that, you're farming Bo-Katan Mandalore, you said, which is going to be for your guild and Rote, which looks right there. You're going to need some, is it 1 Zeta or 2? I think it's 1 Zeta on IG-12 and Grogu. You'll need some Omicrons for Bo-Katan. Here's the problem with rosters like this. Maul is sitting there. Ben Solo is at Gear 12. Terran Malako. All these Proving Grounds characters sitting there just kind of rotting. Not Darth Malgus, though. I would be farming... I think Leviathan should be at the top of your list, or at least, daily ship farming to work on Leviathan, 100%. You also need to get some relic levels on these Galactic Legends. Relic 8 is nice, but you really want to get into Relic 9, maybe even Relic 10. You should have some Relic 10 materials. I don't know if you got Relic 10 materials when you came back to the game. I'd be curious to hear that. Did you get... What are we rolling over here? Cord that's out there in the middle of no... What's that cord? Oh. Got cords floating around. Leviathan, go get your... You said you were doing... Zepho as well. I think we were just there and I missed it. So there's Cal. There's Seer. And if you're going to do Zepho, you got to get Jedi Knight Cal. Who you have. Good. Excellent. Yeah, get those things done. And then, yeah, definitely use some tokens and go get Balin's Skull. Now, the one thing about Balin's Skull is with getting Great Mothers and I gotta be going. You're trying to end Morgan Elsbeth. You do want to make sure you got your Peridia pals. You don't have Peridia pals. You want to get them farmed. You got Poncho Bros. Now get your Peridia pals up and running. They're gonna the Death Trooper and Night Trooper go onto that Great Mother's team on a 5v5. So you got to get that up and running, and also you got to get Night Sister's Spirit up. Yeah, you're gonna get Great Mothers and Morgan Elsbeth. You want to get Night Sister's Spirit up and running to run with them 3v3 and 5v5. Get your Peridia pals up and running. Go ahead and get your Bo-Katan Mandalore. Go ahead and get your Ufus. Work on Leviathan in the background. The Leviathan will also end up giving you a nice little Sith Empire team, which is good right now. But when this guy's Relic 9 and this guy's Relic 9, it's gonna be even better. It's gonna be even better. That's what I'm looking at, man. You have a few R10 mats, but not enough. I got you. There we go. Dirk Enda wanted us to check his mod score, and of course, Dirk Enda is a member of the Mod Squad. Let's say hello to our Mod Squad members! And all of our members today, thank you for all your memberships and all the support you give to Nooch Too Good Studios. We could not do this without you. All of your memberships at all levels fuel the channel to provide lots of amazing daily services to each and every single player in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And all you Star Wars fans out there, you know, when these new Star Wars games come out in the future, we're going to be playing them on this channel, so keep your eyes open. Is it Alpha Squadron, Alpha whatever? We're going to be playing that when it comes out. So, everybody, we are glad to have you here. Thank you for all the support from all of our members. Dirk Enda. I got to get in there and work these mods, too. All right, there we go. Cell C, Kyber 5. We got the Leviathan. We got Relic 9, Galactic Republic with a Relic 8 Padme. $2.78, 6.04, 8.15 million squad GP. Guess the Galactic Power. Oh, you did some mod upgrades today? I'm embarrassed that I didn't do it. All right, guys, the time is up and the guesses are in. Let's take a look at that Galactic Power. It is going to be 12.747 million, 11.9. 11.4 was that last time? I can't tell from you. I think so. And over here on the YouTubes, let's see, 12.6 from Mystic Mac. And that's the wiener. Tell us who to use the free Separatist Lightspeed token. Again, it's I can't tell you that. I gotta see your roster. Am I yellow again? No, it's okay. This screen is yellow over here. I don't know why. You know, that's just... It depends on your roster, you know? Django doesn't really fit anywhere in the game these days, except for getting Jedi Master Kenobi farm, so I'm not really excited about Django at all. Now, Asajj is about to be nerfed out of the game too. Now she'll be used to get gas. That's it, right? Asajj will be required for gas, and that's it. Oh no, dude, this whole Marin thing just makes the old Night Sisters completely useless. And I do wonder if there's a new Night Sister coming out or something. I don't know. All right, buddy, Dirk, and let's look at this. Oh, let's look at your old mod score. Hold on. All right, we last pulled this on December 29th. That's been a minute. And we are now at 12,747,696. Sometimes the family takes precedence over Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. 2.78, 6.04. Or work or whatever. I knew you said you were busy. I can't remember what. So it's not a great mod score, but it continues to move up the ladder. You know, 12.7 million at 6. We're not where we want to be. You know, we want to be at that 15.8. But this mod score has been slowly improving and moving up the ladder. I work on these mods on a monthly basis. If we're getting back into that, so there you go. Yeah, you know, there's not really probably much to review here. We've got every Galactic Legend except Hondo. We're not really working on Hondo. I mean, you've got them all. I mean, maybe you are farming Hondo. Having him at 6 stars is meaningful. We've got all the ships, so it's a good-looking roster. I would definitely finish the Raven's Claw for your home one, and I'm still a big advocate of finish all these ships to 7 stars. You know, you just never know. You just never know. All of a sudden, the TIE Reaper falls into a meta. I mean, if we look at the ships in the game, I mean, out of favor were Biston's U-Wing, Biggs kind of made it into some Profundity lineups, Cassian's U-Wing. Those ships were not doing anything in the game, and then boom, all of a sudden comes a B-Wing and you need those ships. So I would farm that TIE Reaper as well. Yeah, the Mara nerf broke the Night Sisters upper echelon for sure. And that was what I saw that message that somebody posted, like, are you going to refund my Asajj Omicrons as well? And my Asajj? I mean, that Mara nerf, it's just, yeah, that's unfortunate. And that line they put about, we love your theory crafting. Come on, dudes. Just don't insult us while you're making a change. That's just bad. All you've done over the last several years is when something doesn't work the way that it's intended, you just make it work as intended. And you don't want us to theory craft. You want to put out teams, make us farm the teams. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Getting last charge right now for Pirate King Hondo. Nice. Or for the ships. Hey man, I would definitely farm those ships. I would definitely do that. That's what I work on. Mystic Mac. I'm Yawn City, baby. I'm Yawn City. I have to get some sleep tonight, so I'm ready for Grand Arena tomorrow. Mystic Mac, there's Leia, Relic 10. There's a Profundity, 4-star. There's a Rhodium 3. Hi, Joanna. How are you? All right, we got a mod score, 4.32, 6.78, 4.81 million galactic power. There's the front page. Guess the galactic power, everybody. But yeah, the Mara nerf, so I specifically recall that I did not add any on my roster. I added none of the Night Sisters Zetas until I had Marin and was ready to get after Secrets of Shadows Tier 3. So, do I get all that stuff back? Because that team's useless. I wouldn't do the Night Sisters, not the old ones. No, I would not farm the old Night Sisters at all in the game now. Now, maybe they come out next month. Maybe the next Conquest character is, you know, Marin Part 2 and it changes the whole, you know, I don't know. But right now, the Night Sisters, and it's unfortunate, they got a really fun kit. They're just kind of poop, you know? All right, the time is up. Guesses are in. What do we got? We are at 7.9 million. 7.7 said Alex Doyle. 7.9 said Mateo Costa. Nice job, Mateo. All right, we did this on 12/29. Now we're here. Galactic Power went to 7934,695. And mod score went to 4.32, 6.78. Okay. That's good. That's good. I mean, not like, you know, I'm gonna just do that. I don't know what this was. I mean, that's a good mod score. Let's take a. Well, that's not what I want to do. Let's take a look here at. Well, I shouldn't say it's good. I don't know yet. It's 8,006,678. Yeah, you're above average. You have an above average mod score, so keep it going. Keep it going. Let's see the roster here. Finishing Zepho for Gil, Jedi Master Luke, Jedi Knight Revan. Next could go after Afra, Bo, Jar Jar, Gas, or something else. Also next GL thoughts, maybe. I can't stop yawning. I can't stop yawning. I might need a nap in the middle of this. My wife and I, we had Food Truck Friday where we live, and so we went and got some barbecue, a pulled pork sandwich with potato salad and baked beans, and then we got a funnel cake, and then I got some kettle corn, and I brought home kettle corn and a cinnamon roll. Finish that. I'm gonna say the same thing here. You should be thinking about Leviathan right now. At your galactic power, you'll be finishing up like the Fury class Interceptor and Darth Malgus sometime soon. Ew. Didn't you say you're working on a Jedi Knight Revan? It's a real yeah, Food Truck Friday is great. We have our little Central Park, and they all line the streets, the center, they all just line up. You shouldn't. A couple of things. Zepho for Guild. Let's look at that. There's Seer. There's Baby Cow. Alright, Jedi Knight Cal's being finished. Got your Inquisitors. Got. You need to do. No, you need to do Bo-Katan Mandalore. That would be for your guild too. So Bo-Katan Mandalore. Alex Doyle, what do you think these cinnamon rolls are? You think they're like made in a factory? No, they're made by somebody in a local shop. These are locally produced. They're basically homemade. They're basically homemade. Really, should I? Well, I'll eat them. I'll have a cinnamon roll on stream tomorrow. Join us here tomorrow morning for Grand Arena and Cinnamon Roll Eatery. The Revens were the big things you skipped for Balin, Starkiller, and the GLs. Well, that's not a bad choice. Leia and Jabba's where you should start. So here's what I think. Start working on Leviathan ships. You're gonna have Darth Malgus pretty soon as a Proving Grounds character. You already got Jedi Master Luke unlocked. Go ahead and finish him for what it's worth. You know what I would do next? I would Lightspeed token this journey. Or, you know, Lightspeed bundle. I would go get Kylo and I would start working on Kylo and Rey in the background. Yeah. I would start working on Kylo. In fact, as far as Kylo goes, you're just 1, 2, 3, 4. You're 5 Lightspeed tokens away from Supreme Leader Kylo. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? So, finish your Jedi Master Luke. Work on your Zepho for your guild. I think Bo-Katan Mandalore would be a great stop for you as well. And I would get Lightspeed tokens to unlock Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, be farming Leviathan in the background, and I think I'd probably move on to Rey after that. Now you're doing your Old Republic, and so if you're gonna do Jedi Knight Revan, if you're gonna farm Jedi Knight Revan, you should also farm Darth Revan and get Darth Malgus. You can't Darth Malak, sorry. You can't. That's just not a good choice. Just farming Jedi Knight Revan is not a good choice. You want to farm both, okay? So that's the stuff I'd work on. Come for the roll, stay for the arena. Come for the cinnamon, stay for the roll. Yes, Janana, you should. There's a cinnamon roll on your porch right now. Go look. Nooch 2 mukbang. Oh my lord. I couldn't do that, dude. But if I did do it, what I would do is pre-record about 50 videos, put them out on a weekly basis while I was off sneaking around and losing 250 pounds when you weren't looking. Just saying. That's what I'd be working on, man. That's what I'd be working on. We got Owaza. 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 You've been salivating? Good. Well, you'll be able to eat that cinnamon roll because it's on your porch. All right. Awaza's in for a quickie. Let's give it a quickie. I'm trying to get through these guys. I'm trying to be all about business. Yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. .95, 1.27, 3.66 million squad GP front page. Guess the galactic power. Is someone's name Beast Flarp? That sounds disgusting. Beast flirt. Beast flirt. Beast flirt. Hello, the Avery Anderson. Thank you, buddy. All right, the time is up. The guesses are in. Let's take a look. We are at 6.5 million galactic power. Twitch has stopped guessing as always. All right, we are 6.4 said Old Dukestar. Yes, I've been Old Dukestar. But unfortunately, Alex Doyle said 6.5, and that's the wiener. If Alex Doyle gets one more, I'm going to tell him he can't guess anymore. All right, because, you know, we got to give people room to win. You know what I mean? All right. Let's get that mod score registered, give this a quickie review, and then move on to the next one. That's not right. 822. 497, 72, 494, 728, 822. There we go. 6528441. And we were at 0.84, 0.97. I don't think it's much better. 0.95, 1.27. Not great on the mods. So you said you're working on mods. You better be, because that's not good. That's not good. 6.5 million, 1.27. I mean, you need to be like at 4.1. You are more like a 1.5 to 2 million player with that mod score. So you have a lot of work to do on the mods. Keep working them. Take your phone, go in your closet, turn the lights off in your closet, take your phone, open your game, go in the back of your closet, and touch your mods. That's what you got to be doing. That's what you got to be doing. All right, let's get in here and see what we got. 6.5 million. You need to get an executor on this roster. It's a shame that it's not on there already. You looks like you're farmed for it, so you're in good shape for the executor. But executor and profundity should be targets on this roster. You need to get that marauder up in the Y-wing. I would definitely farm these two ships. And you want to be getting either a malevolence or a negotiator. You should be using your get to currency in the guild. Is it guild event store? Yeah, in the guild event store, use your get to currency for marauder and negotiator. You should not use that currency on anything else until both those ships are at 7 stars. And that's a mistake a lot of people make, and it's unfortunate. Go get malevolence. I would probably do negotiator. Or I'd do malevolence and negotiator. You can use endurance with those fleets. Get your executor done, work your way into profundity, and looks like you got the B1 for a nice little home 1 fleet there on the fleets. As far as the characters, what'd you say you're doing? Yeah, I know, doing malevolence, working on mods, Grievous, now doing Grievous team. Why? I mean, is this for your guild for territory wars? If you're not doing this for territory wars, then this is just a waste of time. This Grievous team only works in territory wars. Now, these characters, Asaz, Droideka, B1, B-Woo, and B2 are needed for gas, but that's not a good team. It's just not a good team. Sorry, if it's for territory wars for your guild, I'm all on board. If it's not, I don't get it. I don't get it. Slowly doing Jabba. I would not slowly do any... No. Slowly doing Jabba... Why not? Because the team sucks. You should not be investing resources in a team that sucks. I don't care what they give you. I mean, if they gave you Ugnaught tokens or they gave you... You don't drop what you're doing. Grievous sucks. I'm sorry. It was an interesting team for a long time. It's still a good team in territory wars. If you're not farming it for territory wars, move along. Go get Jabba. Don't slow farm Jabba. You're almost there. Don't slow farm Jabba. You're almost there. Finish Jabba. Finish Jabba. And then you got some Peridia pals here, I see. You got some Poncho bros, I see. I like that. I think I would probably get your Inquisitors to relic 7. Get Jabba. Get your Inquisitors. Actually, get your Inquisitors, Relic 7, 5th brother, and 8th brother. Get them to Relic 7 so you can participate with the guild. And then I'd work on Bo-Katan Mandalore. And then I would work on get Balin Skull with a bunch of tokens and or Starkiller. All of those are infinitely better choices than General Grievous. But don't slow farm Jabba. Go get Jabba. Go get Jabba. All right? I'm just saying, the only reason to farm a General Grievous team in the game, there are 2 reasons to farm General Grievous. 1, you're just a nerd and you love General Grievous and you gotta have him. Fine, whatever. It's a game. Farm the way you want to farm. And number 2, territory wars. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's the whole thing. Aldi win. Aldi win is here. I don't like this. This is one of my least favorite PFPs in the game. It looks like strung out Kirstie Alley. It looks like strung out Kirstie Alley. That's all I'm saying. I don't like that one. All right, Aldi win is there. There's the front page. Rhodium 3, Profundity, and Leia. Mod score is 3.68, 7.15. Guess the galactic power. Oh, 6.08 million galactic power squad GP. Guess galactic power. Why am I in a bad mood? You gonna say that, Andrew? What do you gotta go there, Andrew? I'm not in a bad mood. I'm in a good mood. I'm just a little yawny. I'm arguing with ETH fan in Discord. We're not arguing, we're just talking. All right. Having a mild disagreement. I'm gonna run something over here. One sec. All right, guys, time is up. Guesses are in. We are at, sorry, I'm just gonna do this on the side. We are at 9.605 million galactic power. 9.605 million galactic power. What are the guesses? Over on the Twitch, we had 7.46 and 6.4. 9.2 from Kriggles. North Mountain was over. 9.2 from Kriggles. 9.5 from Broxy. 9.5 from Broxy. 9.6 from Big Brain Guy. You're the wiener. You got a big brain guy. You got a big brain guy. All right. Where are we here? Let's get that mod score up. We are at 3.68, 7.15. All right, got things I'm doing on the side here. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Let's do this. Come on, man. What? Why want to do this? Why? What? It's weird. Okay, we last did the mod score December 27th. Now it is May the 8th. 7.623. Now we're at 9605354. Our mod score is 3.68, 7.15. Good improvement. We're improving. We're improving the mod score. 9 million and 7 is going to be a little bit low. Actually, 9.5 and 7 is going to be a little bit low. Not a lot, though. It's right in line. I mean, that's just, you're a little bit, just a tad low, Aldywin. Looks pretty good, though, my friend. What are we looking at here, Aldywin? What are we looking at here? Elijah Winter, how you doing? Let's see, we've got the home one, Profanity, Executor, Malevolence, kind of working on stuff. Okay. Yes, I see what you've done here. Right. Again, you know, the B-Wing and the Rogue One would be really good to finish, and Ravensclaw. I mean, these three ships, you're probably functioning with them okay where they are. You just never know when you're going to need that step up to really make them, you know, work properly down the road. So just be thinking about that. And again, at 9.6 million, you should be thinking about the Leviathan, and it looks like you are seriously thinking about Leviathan, actually. Did you have Leviathan? Did I miss it? No. Seriously thinking about Leviathan. Yes, it's next. You're ready. Are you ready? Balin, Relic Up roster, thoughts on the next farm, plenty of Lightspeed tokens. It looks like you're on the Leviathan. Looking for sortie. This month. All right, get her done. Get her done. I mean, Balin, I'm never going to argue. Again, you could farm Balin as like one of your first farms, and I would not argue with you. I just wouldn't. I just wouldn't. So, yeah, I like that farm. How are your Night Sisters looking? Morgan Elsbeth, Great Mothers. We got the Peridia. You need to get those Peridia pals done. You need to get those Peridia pals done. Where's Captain? Oh, Captain Enoch's going to be in here. I always do that. I'm looking at Night Sisters and thinking I should have Captain Enoch, but I don't. That's not what I want to see. I would get these three guys to Relic 7 ASAP, and I'm not... I know you got them at Gear 12. I'm not convinced with... If you spent 1,000 on a crappy Lightspeed token a couple months ago, I'm not really that convinced that you shouldn't just spend the 3,500 for a good one for him now. I just... Get rid of the sunk cost fallacy. Get your Peridia pals up and running. We got Poncho Bros at Relic 7. That's important. I like Balin. These are great first 5 Galactic Legends. I think that's the first 5 Galactic Legends the way it should be. We got Bane. How you got to be getting close to Ben Solo, right? How close are you to Ben Solo? How close are you to Ben Solo? I would be saving for, on this roster, you've got Seer, we got Cal Kestis on the way up. You got Bo-Katan. She needs to be Relic 7 at least. Relic 4 is not doing it for me. This month as well? What did I say? Oh, Ben Solo. Okay. I would drop everything into Ben Solo to make Rey work for you, right? I mean, that's going to be really important. But you've got characters like Cal Kestis. You're probably going to have Terran. See, you need to really start hoarding a bunch of materials so that when you get those Proving Grounds characters, you can get them up and running. I mean, that's what happens to a roster right around your galactic power is all of a sudden you get like 8 Proving Grounds characters just dropped into your lap. And you got to be ready for that. You also need Zetas on Shin Hati and Merrick. Great Mothers and Morganellas, but you got a bunch of Zetas here. Now the cool thing is, one thing I would do with you is on those what used to be called Omega battles, now we got their Zeta battles, kind of. I would be refreshing that. 200 crystals for 3 Zetas? That's not so bad. That's not so bad. So you're gonna want to have Spirit up and running, your Peridia pals. You need a bunch of Zetas. I'd be ready. You got to be ready to get those Proving Grounds characters up with Zetas and Omicrons. That should be the focus here. That should be the focus here. And getting Leviathan, getting Bo-Katan Mandalore to at least Relic 7. The Relic 4 is not gonna do it. That's a loser. That's a loser. So that's the stuff I'd be working on here. You can get the Stranger up and running, but your team for the Stranger is a little bit limited. I saw Spider Mall at a, let's see, where's Spider Mall? 5 stars. Who else goes on there? A Star Killer is looking good. Don't have Besis. I mean, you could put another Ufu on there. So, I mean, you could get a nice little Stranger team going. You know, that wouldn't be such a bad thing. So that's the stuff I'd be really thinking about is Leviathan, Proving Grounds characters, get Bo-Katan up a little bit more, a lot of Zetas on that entire Balin, Zetas and Omicrons on the Balin Skull Squad and the Great Mothers Squad. These are things you've got to be thinking about and focused on in the near future. And get your Peridia pals done. They need to be there for that Great Mothers team as well. Cool, 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 cool. All right, Sivisha. Jawa Supremacy. We've seen this before. We got some Inquisitors out there. We're in Kyber 4. We got the Leviathan. Yeah. We have spots opening up, everybody. If you're interested in a review, I got spots here. Ethan, if you're out there, I could do your review today. Let me know. Oh, don't do this again. Okay, good. I must have mistyped something. 5.13, 11.3, 8.19 million squad GP, front page. Guess the galactic power. Are Jawas useful for something? No, they're not. There is some thought, though, that with, you know, Cobb Vanth has Jawa synergy in his kit, and it looks like it might be pretty good. The Jawas in the right situation can be really kind of scary. I think the Jawas have the most fun kit in the game. The Jawas are one of the most important. Roof, Joke, Bills came out, and I'm poor again. Well, I get it. 3.2 milli vanilli. What was that song they lip synced? Girl, you know it's true. Girl. Ooh. I lip sync you. All right, guys. Java Supremacy's out there. Well, let's take a look at the galactic power. We'll find our best guess. Twitch is not guessing anymore. Twitch is done guessing. We've got guesses are we're at 12.8 million. Nope. 12.7 said Fenrir. Fenrir, what's up, man? How you doing? Fenrir, you won. Long time no see, my friend. How was life? Is that the same Fenrir I've known? I mean, is that the... I've known a lot of Fenrirs in my day. Actually, I've only known one, I think. Unless that's like a common gaming name that I'm unaware of. Let's get this mod score in here. Look. 5.13, 11.3. There we go. All right, so that was good improvement. I mean, I don't know when we did this last, but that's definitely improving. Oh, where'd it go? Really? Can I paste? Yes. 12,806, 606. All right, so at 12 million, 11.3, I think we're in good shape here. 12.8, was it 12.8? Almost 13. Well, see, it really starts to ramp up. You'll notice, see, like the average, you're above the mean, but that rolling average is really crushing you, actually. It really does. If you look at the chart, the higher it gets, it just, like, here's that mean average kind of rolling through here, like this orange line, right? And well, not the mean, this is the running average. This orange line straight through is the mean, because that's just one number. Like, this is kind of, oh, it's down here, it's down here, it's down here. Oh, it's rising a little bit, it's rising a little bit. Oh my God, it's going crazy. So you are kind of getting smoked on those mods, being up where you are. I got you, Ethan, okay? So, yeah, I mean, I don't hate your mods. It's just that you're starting to get lapped by some people. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Where do you, yeah. Are we here? What are we doing? Sivashaw, right? You here? My fleet teams haven't changed. Been into TB tunes for my guild. The mods doesn't want to roll on speed. No, don't do that. Don't blame that. Don't do that. Nobody wants to hear the whining. Nobody wants to hear it. We don't accept excuses. We don't accept excuses. You either roll the mods or you don't, and that's it. That's it. My son did that noise. I was talking to one of my older sons, who is now a rocket scientist, was talking to my youngest, who is graduating high school next week, and we're talking, and he goes, "Oh yeah, this, and this," and we're talking about whatever, and he goes, and I'm like, "Wait a minute, Peanut." All right, Leviathan, Profundity. We got all the ships. Boy, that's ugly. Ugh. A project for you. And a real project. This is a real project. You've got all the ships here, and that's great. A project for you is to finish all these ships. And it's the same thing I said earlier, and I've said it plenty of times before. You just never know when the next ship meta is going to roll in. Home 1 was the worst fleet in the game for years and years. It had no application. It just sat there unused. And then all of a sudden B-Wing comes out, and boom, it is maybe the top I would say it is the top non-Galactic Legend fleet in the game right now. So you should farm the Hyena Bomber and the Raven's Claw and the Vulture Droid and the MG-1. You should farm these ships and finish them. TIE Reaper. Be ready. Be ready. If it's not 10 on blue, it's a throwaway. Oh man, I'm 8 on a blue. I'm 8 on a blue. You know, you have so many more opportunities these days to get. I'm 8. If it's below 8, I throw it away. You just gotta lower your standards a little bit. Come up and see real quick. You need to work on these ships, because what's gonna happen is this. We're gonna get a Separatist ship at some point, either later this year or next year, because next year's the 25th anniversary of Attack of the Clones. We're gonna get a Separatist ship, maybe even like a Galactic Republic, a big giant Separatist fleet. We've had Admiral Trench sitting there forever, and you're not ready for it. Just make your ships ready. Make your ships ready. Get them all to 7 stars. That's what I say there. Now, you've been working on TB. Dank! How you doing? Been working on TB. So we have Bo-Katan Mandalore. Seer. Cal Kestis. What? Is there additional TB you're working on? What else you working on for TB? What else are you working on for TB? Inquiring minds want to know. You took a year break, Dank? Welcome back, man. Picked a great time to come back, dude. Why'd you take a break? That Bodhi Rook wasn't working out for you? Dank is the only person I've ever seen put a Zeta on Bodhi Rook, and then he stands by it. David Shaw has gone silent. I don't know what else you're working on for the guild. I mean, it's just kind of Pirate King Hondo right now, right? You focus on special missions to get rewards up to R8 planets. Okay, well, there you go. Harsh Warning. It's a Q. It's a Q. Khaleesi! It's a Q. Ethan put a Zeta on Bodhi. That probably because Dank told you to, would be my guess. You rejoined because of Squad Arena rework. I do plan to have streams in the future where we come on and we jump into the sandbox and we just play around with stuff. It's not going to be quite perfect because you won't have Grand Arena like Zetas and Omicrons in there, but we could still have some fun. We could do some fun things in there. We could do some fun things. Ugnaught versus Cup, you know, stuff like that. Okay. I mean, it looks like to me, your TB is set and you should just go get Pirate King Hondo. That's my thought. That's the only two things I see really here is get all your ships to 7 stars because you just never know when they're going to be needed for something. And man, you went after those Lightspeed bundles. Ewok Scout at hold on a second. Ewok Scout at Relic 9 has more galactic power than Ezra. No, he doesn't. Why isn't it in that order then? Oh, it's alphabetical. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's all I'm seeing, man. Your R10 Bodhi goes on your Leia team. All right. That's what I'm looking at, man. It's just Hondo and getting all your ships to 7 stars. That's all you got to work on. Not much else. It's a great roster. It's a really nice... I mean, it's just a deep, deep roster. You need to be farming more of these. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Civishaw, come on now. Come on now, kid. You gotta do some Datacron farming. That's not good. Your mods and your Datacrons need work. They're not keeping up with where your galactic power is. That's what I gotta say there. Andrei Popov! Andrei Popov, Kaiser Sose. I was talking about Kaiser Sose just yesterday. Yesterday? Maybe it was... I think it was on Monday on May the 4th. We talked about Kaiser Sose a little bit. People were whining that I was spoiling movies, you know. Jedi Master Luke with gas on the team. You don't see that every day. Chromium 2, Negotiator, Petri dish on steroids. .62, 7.96, Squad GP 4.35. Guess the galactic power, everybody. Conquest is boring. You're boring. I like Conquest. I'm not playing on 3 accounts. I don't play. I played a little bit on my free to play. I played a lot on my main account, and I don't play it at all on the Leia account. I just do you have to do 3, or you got to get like what, 10 conquest points or whatever. I do that. Wow, the guesses are all like right in range. What's the average time to farm a character from 0 stars to 7 star? Pretty quick. You just use the Lightspeed token. Boom. Done. You shouldn't farm any characters from 0 star to 7 star. That's not how the game works now. Outdated boss. Your name is appropriate. Your information is outdated. Check out my channel. Here's a video for you, outdated boss. All right. All right, the time is up. The guesses are in. Let's take a look. We are at 7.131 million galactic power. 6.959 said North Mountain. North Mountain takes it all. North Mountain, represent Twitch. Little Twitch representation there. Worm Caribou, I literally just said you're doing it wrong. I literally just said you're doing it wrong. Now, you might need 100 shards if you do a token to 6 stars. That I get. If you do a 6-star token, you might need 100 shards. 100 shards, you're going to get like 4 a day. It's going to take you 25 days. Take you about a month. On regular energy. A ship on a Cantina node. If you refresh Cantina every 3 times, it's probably going to take you 3 to 4 weeks. Something like that. Andrei Popov, you here? All right. Andrzej Popov. Sorry, I said it wrong. Finished raid requirements, working on Malevolence and Executor and Balin after that. All right, let's get that mod score in. I think it's going to be a good mod score. 5.62, 7.96. I don't think we've done you before, have we? Nope, new one. Nice. And galactic power was 7131460. What happened here? I don't know what that is. 7 million, 7.96. Let's see where that. I think that's gonna be a good mod score. Yeah, you're in good shape. You are really actually that might you might be able to see that one. Right there. You are in the, like, this is God tier right here. You're like A tier. This is like S tier mods up here. You're in like the A tier of mods. So nice, really nice. That's a good mod score. Andrzej Popov, good mod score. Finish raid requirements. Gas encounter 2 is the Asajj encounter. If you're not doing that, then you might want to try something else. Sorry. Do you mean the final gas encounter? Is that what you mean? Yeah, you go Grievous, and then you go versus Asajj. And then you go droids, right? In the description, Noah Knight. I might have it here, let's see. The one against Grievous. Is that this? Oh, you're right. The first one's the ship tier. You can go watch. I've got streams where I played it. You can go watch me play it. Okie dokie. So my mod decided not to show up today. Okay, what'd you say you're working on? Where'd it go? Finished Ray requirements, working on Malevolence and Executor and Balin after that. Okay. Now, when you say you're working on Malevolence, if you're going to work on Malevolence, you gotta farm the Separatist ships. Otherwise, I wouldn't work on Malevolence. That's all I'm saying. Know what I mean, brah? Know what I mean, brah? Like, if you're gonna work on Malevolence, I wanna work on those. Just a thought. It's just a thought. Just a thought. I see this. You're missing Punishing One. It's really important that you farm Punishing One. Even at 3 stars, it can be an effective piece, and you've got to have it on the team. So you haven't farmed Punishing One, and that's a miss, but you can get in there now and start doing it. go farm the... You don't need it. You don't need it, but you need it. Right? It's not required to unlock because it's a newer ship, but you need the punishing one. So go farm the punishing one. Go farm the punishing one. Well, eventually, you can't, just FYI, the way to farm up ships eventually is to start now, because it takes 6 months. I mean, I know that you've got Geospy and Geosoldier and occasionally Sunfac in the Galactic War store, so you can make up some ground there. You can get Sunfac with the fleet node and also in the Guild Event Token store and Fleet Arena store. But Vulture Droid and Hyena Bomber, if you're not farming them now, you're 6 months away. So don't think about ships as eventually. When you need them, you need them. And you have to farm punishing one above all else. Above all else on this roster. Uh-oh. See, without B-Wing, this is a useless fleet. So you can't use this fleet at all without B-Wing. Okay, you got these ships. That's what I'm looking at on ships. You know, a B-Wing would make your home one useful, but punishing one, if there's any ship you farm right now, you got to get punishing one. That'll give you the Executor and the Negotiator as usable ships on your roster. If you want that Malevolence to work, you've got to farm those Separatist ships. All right. This is a roster in desperate need of Leia Organa and Jabba the Hutt. And I'm Yawn Central. This is a roster in desperate need of Leia Organa and Jabba the Hutt. And you should be farming them on this roster. Poncho Bros. Punishing One. Leia Organa. Peridia Pals. Jabba the Hutt. Bo-Katan Mandalore. I can't stop yawning. Punishing One. Your Separatist ships. Leia Organa. What did I say? I said Jabba the Hutt. I feel like there was something in between there. I can't remember. Oh, Peridia Pals. Jabba the Hutt. That's what we got to work on here. And then I would be working on Balin's Skull. Those well, but you got to get this stuff done first, okay? Punishing One, Separatist ships, Leia Organa, Bo-Katan Mandalore, Jabba the Hutt. I know you're getting your Executor. Don't lay out. Get that done. Get that done. But you need the Punishing One for the Executor. You gotta have the Punishing One or it's not gonna work. Nice mods, by the way. Jacob Garcia's brother. Jacob Garcia's brother. All right, 5's the GOAT. I feel like we've seen this one before, but we got Jedi Master Kenobi. We've got this is Alex Garcia's roster. All right, cool. That would be Jacob Garcia's brother. Bronzium 4. We got an endurance fleet. Mod score 0.5, 0.56, 2.55 million squad GP. A lot of mods that have not been worked. A lot of mods that need work. I'm gonna tell you already, Jacob Garcia's brother, Alex Garcia, you need to take your phone, go into a dark closet, go in the back of the dark closet, and touch your mods. Touch your mods. Go watch Mods 101. Go watch my video recently, how to get super fast mods or how to get fast mods. You need all that stuff. All that stuff's gonna help you. We gotta work on your mods. We gotta work on your mods. Okay. There's the front, there's the thing. Everybody guess the galactic power. All right, folks, the time is up. The guesses are in. Let's take a look. 4.688 million galactic power. North Mountain said 4.079. Alex Doyle said 4.5 million. And Alex Doyle, that's enough for you, Alex Doyle. Last guess, no more guesses. All right, Alex Doyle wins another one. No more guesses from Alex Doyle. Make a little room, give people some chance to play. Okay. Now. What do you have to say for yourself? Jonana, generally speaking, you can take the squad GP times 2 minus about 20% in that range, and that ends up being your galactic power. Somewhere in that range. Okay. On my new Superfect account, he's already at 4 stars. He's on his way to 5. Okay. Malevolence is at 5 stars. There's the home one. Negotiator. Endurance. You know, it's pretty easy to get to 4 million galactic power these days, so... Oh, excuse me. Executor's sort of being farmed. You're missing something really, really important, bud. You're missing the IG-2000. The IG-2000 is not here, Alex Garcia. So the Executor appears to be a long way away if there's no IG-2000, and that's unfortunate. We do have a B-Wing. You need to use a... Where are your Lightspeed tokens? Jar Jar is Relic 10. All right, folks. Here's the deal with Alex Garcia. Alex Garcia does not care about your farming guide. Alex Garcia is going to farm what Alex Garcia wants to farm. Gosh darn it! And Alex Garcia wants Gungans. And Alex Garcia wants Jedi Master Kenobi. And Alex Garcia wants Bo-Katan Mandalore. And Alex Garcia wants Dark Side clones. And Alex Garcia wants... That's it. That's what he wants. I don't feel like I can tell you what to farm. And by the way, this is garbage. What is all this Gear 12 crap? This is a waste. Gear 12 characters don't do nobody no good in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. The only situation where maybe would be, I guess, the Gear 12 characters you can use to unlock Jedi Knight Cal. Emmy, you've got to be a member. You have to be a member. If you're not a member, you're not going to get a review. It's not just so I've tried to be really clear about that in the announcements, but we're learning. I understand we haven't done roster reviews in 5 months, so a lot of people are going to learn about how roster reviews work. So there's your roster review. It's the pinned message, and it's that message. So there's roster reviews. I appreciate your interest in signing up. Yeah, Alex, I don't feel like I've got. I mean, you're just farming what you want to farm. So go for it, dude. Farm what you want to farm. Farm what you want to farm. This is an alpha roster. Oh, Nooch Too Good has a free-to-play farming guide? I don't care. Oh, Nooch Too Good published a Lightspeed token farming guide? I don't care. That's what Alex says. That's what Alex says. And there you go. Alex has not even spent his Rebel Lightspeed token yet. Alex is sitting on a Rebel Lightspeed token. It should be used for Drogon. If you want direct advice, use your Rebel Lightspeed token for Drogon. Get Drogon out there as a requirement for Leia Organa and also the pilot of your B-Wing. Use it on Drogon. Use your droid Lightspeed token on Chupio. All out there. I published all this. Is stuff I talk about endlessly. You may have already spent a droid Lightspeed token, though. I don't know. You have 4 unused Lightspeed tokens. Well, maybe someday you can be as cool as me. Daniel D, welcome to Nooch Masters. Give me the ally code. We'll do your review. Yeah, Alex Garcia, publish a farming guide. You should tell us all how to farm the game. Look, if I'm going to tell you my normal stuff, I mean, I would tell you to go get the Poncho Bros, who you haven't farmed at all, Padawan Obi-Wan and Master Qui-Gon. I think you'd be a big fan of that based on the things you've already farmed. I would tell you to go get your Peridia Pals. I would tell you you got to farm IG-2000 for the Executor. I would tell you to get Drogon and Chupio. But honestly, buddy, I appreciate your roster. I appreciate that you are just farming the things that you want to farm. And I think you should keep farming the things you want to farm. And I think you should have fun playing the game. That's what I think. You seem to be an independent thinker, and there's not enough of those around. You farm you farm what you want to farm, dude. Have a good time. Have a good time. Your mods suck. Oh, we didn't register that mod score, did we? .50, .56. Alex doesn't care about mods. New account here from Jacob. And Galactic Power 4688864. There we go. Red Dragon God has made the stream, everybody. Why isn't that? Oh, am I out of spaces here? Yeah, didn't have that formatted. So yeah, dude, you keep doing you. You keep doing you. That's what I think, Alex Garcia. What do you think, Jacob? What do you think, Jacob? All right, Ethan, let's get this on. Daniel D, if you want that review, I need your ally code. Red Dragon God, we can do a review for you too if you want. All right, here we go. Okay. Ethan's mod score. Are you there? By the way. Daniel D, got it. This is the hard part about roster reviews. I got to keep tracking everything and make sure I've got it all written down that I did this so I don't redo it later and yada, yada, yada. So me gets like 8 reviews in a month or something because I'm dumb, you know? All right, Ethan. You think he should go after land executive? Well, technically he should, but he's just, you know, he's an independent thinker. Ethan, 4.95, 11.3. There's the front page. Oh, what was the GP? And the squad GP, 8.5. There's the front page. Guess the galactic power. I'm adding Ethan as a moderator, by the way, on stream. Welcome aboard to the mod squad, my friend. Not the mod squad, but, you know, being a mod. Ethan, you are now a mod. Welcome aboard, my friend. All right, the time is up and the guesses are in. Let's take a look at what we got. We are at 13.469 million galactic power. North Mountain said 13.591 over. 12.8 said Mike's Tykes. Isn't it Mike's Tots? Isn't it? What was it called? Is it Mike's Tots? 13.23 said Jacob Garcia, and there's the winner. Was that Mike's tights? Yeah, Mike's tots. You're doing Mike's tights. Tykes. Nice guess, Jacob Garcia. Okay. Ethan, I told my admins to get you into that mod room in Discord. They'll get you in sometime shortly. I had to stay out of that stuff. If I get involved with the administration of the Discord, I'm just gonna muck up things and cause problems. So I trust them. They know what they're doing. I don't. At all. Nose itches. Okay. What do we got here, Ethan? Let's get that mod score registered. Uh, 4.95, 11.3. Ethan is one of our very first reviews like ever. We haven't looked at this in a while though, have we? Look at that. That's a big increase. 13,469,998. So 13,011,000. So we're gonna see the same thing. It's gonna be getting like killed on the running average, just getting smashed. 13,017,700, and Ethan in that last one, you're both like down around here. Yeah, these guys right in here, it's not the worst mod score, but you're just getting smashed by everybody up here. They're just destroying you in Grand Arena. They're just making mincemeat out of you in Grand Arena. There's Caleb. Hang on, I need a little bit of a old man stretch. Okay. Ethan has all the ships. I'll say the same thing to you. I think you should finish that TIE Reaper. I think you should finish that MG100 Star Fortress. Rex's Arc Seb 170, Emperor Shuttle, Rogue One. Finish those ships. You know, they're gonna make a difference at B-Wing. You know, get those ships to 7 stars. I'm gonna keep preaching that to people till I start to see it filled in more. If you don't get the ships to 7 stars, what happens is all of a sudden they drop a ship like B-Wing and your rebels aren't ready, and then you can't use a ship like B-Wing because you're not ready. Get all your ships to 7 stars. When you're done farming the ships that are important, go farm the ships that don't feel important right now, because they will be important later. That's what I have to say about that. We are missing Sith. Nope, there he is. He's actually, Sith Eternal is, with 3 Zetas, is lower than Darth Revan. That's really funny. That's really funny. What's the Zeta here? Interesting. You know, you should be able to start racking up more Zetas. I've been doing great in Grand Arena, got lazy in 3v3, had a bunch of unnecessary losses, but you're 5 for 7 or something this season. Nice. Where are you? Kyber 3? Kyber 2, right there with me. All right. All right. You pretty much, you get all that stuff done. You got Cassian. Got all the, all the arrow stuff is up here. Not a lot to work on, my friend. Relic levels you got to work on, but that's about it. Your mods could use some improvement. You're doing some datacron farming. Not a lot of datacron farming. Your datacron farming could use a little bit of tweaking, right? But that, if you're gonna have one, Vayne is the one to have. And these, yeah. if you're gonna farm any Datacrons and you don't want to go do, just get the focused ones and get them upgraded. That's worth it. That's worth it. You're working actively on the ships, focusing on Rex's ship right now. Yeah, that's it. It's just gonna matter. At some point, it's gonna matter that you're filled on the ships. I would get some relic levels on Leia and Rey and Lord Vader. You know, they really like extra relic levels. So yeah, Leia, Rey, Lord Vader, I think you'd use those relic levels. I like Darth Revan at relic 10 for the Leviathan. Ezra Bridger, Exile could use some relic levels. I mean, it's a good roster, dude. Your Seer was R3 before today? Yeah, that's not super strong. Malicos, you took Malicos to R7 today? Yeah, I think definitely Seer and Cal Kestis at least at R. So it's just relic levels on everything's here. Everything's here, man. It looks good. It's a good looking roster. Very nice.
864 by 922 x 778 about to be done with Jabba and Leviathan and not sure where to go from there.
Alright, I gotcha. Gotcha, Billy Robertson. It's a nice roster, ETH fan. Nice full roster. Just mods and Datacrons, but I mean, you know what? If you're happy with how you're performing and your mods are where they are, then just move forward. Yeah, it's just relic levels of some of these characters that you could really use. That's all. Looks good, dude. I don't have anything to say. I mean, Padawan Obi-Wan's relic 10. Master Qui-Gon's relic 9. The Pretty Pals are relic 9. I got nothing, dude. I got nothing. Well done, sir. Well done. You deserve everything you have coming, sir. Daniel D, let's take a look. Daniel D, are going to come out of retirement and make any movies anytime soon? Oh, actually, he did, didn't he? Not your buddy, pal. Not your buddy, pal. Thundercats. Ho! Thunder, 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 Thundercats. Thunder, 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 Thundercats. What was the princess? It's always a princess. What was the girl cat's name? Was it Tigra? You had Lion-O, Narf, Tigra, right? Wasn't that her name? Puma? His name wasn't Puma. What was his name? Chitara, was that her name? I got one more person after Daniel D. Is Billy Robertson, and that's a quick review. Panthro, Chitara, Panthro, Snarf. I was thinking Narf. Narf. Okay. Picking the brain, he says Narf. Okay. Snarf. Tigra was this dude. Lion-O was the main guy. I don't know what that is. Alright, cool. Good enough. Not your buddy, pal. There's the front page. Let's pull the mod score. .61, 1.22, 6.25 million squad GP. There's the front page. Guess the galactic power. Is now the best time to start as a new player? Well, I made a video that said that, just that, the other day. Nosferatu was here. Wily Kit and Wily Cat? Nah, that's after my time. I'm not getting in on. I'm not down on like new Thundercats. I'm down on like 1982, 1984 Thundercats. That's where that's my Thundercats. Okay, I'm not doing the whatever they got coming out now with the higher level animation with some new little Wily Kitten and Wily Kit. No. We just got the OGs with their limited animation and cheesy lines. That's what I'm all about. That's Thundercats. All right, the time is up and the guesses are in. Let's take a look. We are at 10.834 million galactic power. North Mountain's not going to get it. Maybe North Mountain is going to get it. 10.23 said, Haiku Within You. Nice. Haiku. I say hi, you say coo. Hi. Coo. Hi. That's a guy I went to college with. Anyway, that's what. He's not. There's no way he's on the stream. You got that thing, Haiku. You got that thing. What is it? Haiku Within You. The roster review brings out the best in I gotta get the 575. I got. Let's see here. 0.61, 1.22. Trying to think through it here. Ooh, we did this one at one point. 0.61. So it's improved. It's still bad. It's improved, but still bad. Really bad, actually. 10.834.694. That's atrocious. 10.8 million, 1.22. We're gonna look at a picture right now. That's the dot right there. That's the dot right there, right there. You see where my cursor is? That's the dot. That is top 3 worst mod scores of all time. Dano, do you out there? I don't even mod. No. What? You don't say. You don't say. Top 3. You saw it here, folks. You saw it. You did not witness, like, Slooty's mod score. No, Slooty's not here tonight. You didn't witness Arnold's mod score, which is somewhere one of these two is Arnold. No. You witnessed one of the top 3 worst mod scores of all time. Thank you, Daniel D. Thank you, Daniel D. Serious closet. I mean, he just doesn't care. I'm not gonna harp on Dano D to fix his mods. And the reason is, Dano D is not gonna fix his mods. He doesn't care. He's just not into it. It's not his thing. He's not gonna spend time in the closet with his phone doing his mods. He's not gonna touch his mods. He's just doing what Dano D does, what Dano D wants to do. And I applaud that. Dano D, I salute you. This is history. You've witnessed history. Bottom 3 worst mod scores of all time. 5-star Profundity, 5-star Executor. Daniel D also says, I'm not gonna like save up crystals or get my Profundity and Executor 7 stars at any speed at all, I'm gonna get them unlocked. I'm gonna get 10 shards a month for the next 19 months, and eventually I'll have them 7 stars. Daniel D just farms at his own leisure. Daniel D is the G. And we all just wish we were Daniel D. Everyone here just wishes they were, like, I don't care. I don't care about farming guides. I don't care about what my ships look like. I'm not gonna save up crystals again. I don't care if I have a 7-star ship. I don't care about my mods. Daniel D does what Daniel D wants to do. Daniel D does not want to do datacrons. So Daniel D does not do datacrons. Daniel D wants Rey and Kylo and Leia and Luke. Daniel D does not want Jabba. Daniel D does not want Jabba. He has all the requirements for Jabba, but he does not want Jabba. And so, it came to pass that because Daniel D did not want Jabba, Daniel D did not have Jabba. I just unlocked them both last month. You unlocked both of those in 1 month? Jeez, dude. That's a busy month. Hold on a second. Now, this roster's been around for a while. We reviewed it before. 4,229. That's only like a year and 3 months. It's not that long. That's a year. So this account is 1 year old. This account is 1 year old. It's at 10.8 million. We have Profundity and Executor at 5 stars. Maybe that just turned the whole thing around. So while Daniel D does not mod, Daniel D does Kylo, Rey, Leia, Luke, and Daniel D does Executor and Profundity. What are you gonna farm next, Daniel D? You tell us, man. You tell us, Daniel D. It's not 1 year old? I need more communication here. I don't know. If I'm doing this roster, I'm going straight into Jabba the Hutt. You get those Marin Holocron back. Congratulations. I'm getting my Pretty Pals up to Relic 7. I'm getting Bo-Katan Mandalore up to Relic 7 with their Zetas and Omicrons. I'm gonna go get Balin's Skull and a Great Mother's Team. That's what I'm working on if I got this roster. I'm doing Jabba for Smuggler's Run. I'm doing Bo-Katan Mandalore at Relic 7 with all the Zetas and Omicrons. I'm getting my Peridia Pals up to Relic 7. I'm gonna do Balin's Skull. I'm gonna get my Profundity and Executor up to 7 stars. And I'm gonna work on like Jedi Knight Cal Kestis for Rise Empire territory battles. You need relics. You need to get Relic 7 Inquisitors. Surely you're in a guild that's doing. Surely you're in a guild that's doing Rote, right? And they're doing Reba shards, Relic 7 Night Sister, or Relic 7 Inquisitors, so you can go out there and help your guild get those Reba shards. Starkiller, that is really sad. That's really sad. He does not have this Omicron. With that Omicron, it's a transformative team, and you don't need speed mods, you need offense mods. That's a transformative team with that Omicron. You're doing Jabba next, Jedi Master Kenobi, then Sith Eternal. I wouldn't even bother with Sith Eternal, honestly. I wouldn't even bother with Sith Eternal, honestly. Seriously. I would finish Starkiller. I finished all the other stuff I'm talking about. That's what I work on. Sith Eternal is just kind of an extra piece that kills some non-galactic legend teams. So I wouldn't sweat Sith Eternal in a real big way. Although you never know when he's gonna get a lifter, I guess. But they've had plenty of chances to do that. They tried and failed. I would be, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Jabba. I'm finishing off your Executor and Profundity. I'm gonna finish Bo-Katan Malin to Relic 7. Bo-Katan Mandalore. I'm gonna get my Inquisitors to Relic 7 to help with the Reva Shards. I get my Starkiller up. Just get that Omicron on there at least. All the Zazen Omicrons are good, but that one final Omicron on him. Make a Starkiller team out there, and then a Balin Skull is that's what I'd be working on this account. That's what I'd be working on. Yes, real JBA. Yes. Yes. That's equal American dollars. Yes. Okay. That's what I'm working on, Daniel D. I work on my mods too, but I don't want to. I'm not gonna get on you for not working on your mods because it's not your thing. You know. Is that a turtle sighting? Wow. Look at you. Where'd you come from? Billy Robertson, we got a quickie here. Coke and waffles in the morning? I'm making waffles. Rebel Clones, we got Kylo. And in the morning, I'm making waffles. That's better. I messed up. In the morning? In the morning, I'm making waffles. Tried and failed to get Sea Lifter. Here's Darth Bane. Wait, what do you mean he's the best? I'm on my last review right now, so we got room, yes. I haven't shut it down yet. All right, Billy Robertson, there's the front page. Bronzium 2. Let's pull the mod score, then we'll do our quickie here. $1.58, 2.06, 3.5 million squad GP. Front page. Guess the galactic power.
$884 by 347 x 452. Don't know where to go with where I am.
Real JBA. Gotcha. Yep, that's 20 bucks these days. All right, the time is up and the guesses are in. Let's take a look. 6.5 million out of the guesses. No, sir. North Mountain. And then, let's see here. 6.5 million, 6.9, 6.5 said Tobias Hendricks. Tobias Hendricks, you're the wiener. Congratulations. Can we see the person who has the best monster you've ever seen? Sluty jumps on streams from time to time, gets a roster review, and so if you watch enough roster review streams, you'll catch Sluty at some point with that mod score. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. All right, let's get that mod score registered, then we'll get this quickie out of the way. Sorry, that was dismissive. I didn't mean that to be dismissive. This was 5.8. There we go. $1.58, 2.06. New review for the first time. Is that right? 1.58, 2.06.
834 by 196 x 532 kinda just chilling. Would like to hear your thoughts. Working on mods after neglecting them for years.
P.S. Oakley. Working on mods after neglecting them for years. By the time I review this, which will only be a few minutes, I'm gonna forget that you said that. I'm gonna be saying nasty things about your mods. So just be ready for it. Just remind me. 6520183. All right. Okay, so you're at 6.5 million and 2.06 on the mod score. That's not great. That's not great. It's kind of in this mishmash of junk down here. 6.5 million, 2 mod score is you're like half of where you need to be. So you got to pick up the pace on the mods. The mods are not where you want them to be here, Mr. Billy Robertson. Mr. Billy Robertson. Okay, so we've got Executor at 7 stars. We got the home one at 7 stars. Let's take a look at this here. We got that done, and we got a decent. No, that's unfortunate. Get your B-wing up. You've got a fleet that's completely neglected here. Completely neglected. You get this rebel that you're missing. You're missing the boat. Get the B-wing up. Get the Raven's Claw up. Get this fleet work. Get that home one fleet working for you. Trust me, you will not regret it. It will be a good thing for you. Get that home one fleet up and running. We've got an okay Galactic Republic fleet. Yeah, it's okay. All right, so that's what we're looking at there. Okay, and then, all right, I got you.
425 by 184 x 749. Here's a mod score you might like.
Here's a mod score you might like. I'm Batman Actuary. 425. Does Batman Actuary vamp like that?
127 by 695 x 484. About to get JKL, not sure whether to go for JML due to being close requirement-wise, or a Jabba/Leia. Crystal's going towards Levi.
Okay, I'm just gonna say Matthew Misson. I don't see the second part of that name, but that's fine. All right, sir. I am going to stop it there. Then we're gonna say that's the end. Okay. After Tyler
551 by 584 x 364. Just unlocked JMLS and working on Dan mods every day.
All right, we are full. We are full. No more reviews today. No more reviews today. There we go. All right. We do have in line right now. I'm going to do this. We're in the middle of this quickie, but people are signing up. So we got, after Billy Robertson, we got the real JBA, P.S. Oakley, a quickie from Batman Actuary. Batman Actuary. No, you didn't carry the 2. Matthew Misson. Batman Actuary wants to show off his mods. My mod score is great. You didn't debit where you should credit. Put your credits in the debit column. No. You see how really good of an actuary I would be? I mean, I'm just showing off a little bit. Just saying. Debits and credits. Long division. Oh my. All right, we got Kylo on the roster. Ooh, look at that. A 7-star Relic 6 Darth Vader Dual Zen. Wow, 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 wow. We got Peridia. I would get your Peridia pals up to Relic 7. At least that's where they should be. Let's see here. We got Galactic Republic. They're doing, your Poncho Bros are doing okay at Relic 7. You got Jabba, so you should really be able to get a quick little trip to Galactic Legend Leia, maybe Jedi Master Luke if you want to get them done, and also I would do Bo-Katan Mandalore with all those Lightspeed tokens. So I would just get those things knocked out. Leia Organa, Bo-Katan Mandalore, knock them out, knock them out, knock them out. Fix that Home 1 fleet. That's really something you got to work on because that Home 1 fleet is too good to be left where it's sitting on your roster right now. I like your Darth Malgus. That's really interesting to me. I want to look at your Empire here too real quick. Well, that's pretty cool. Are you farming, I mean, what's your glide? 6.5 million. Wow, you're farming Leviathan at 6.5 million. And you got the Fury Class Interceptor. Leviathan inbound, everybody. Leviathan inbound on this account at some time in the near future. What else was I gonna look at? I was gonna look at something. If you look at your guild for territory battles, Inquisitors, Relic 7 to get those Reva shards. I was going to click on Ufus and it didn't work. And not much going on here with Ufus. You know, Seer and Cal down the road to get your... Oh, yeah, I was going to look at Empire because I wanted to see what you had going with that Darth Vader there. So we got Palpatine, Darth Vader, Mara Jade. Yeah, you got a little team there. Did you do everybody at 7 stars? No, so you just did Darth Vader. Okay, so hey, I fully support that. Now, do you have the Datacron? That's really unfortunate. If you'd had the full Datacron, that's a really awesome team. It's still a pretty good, cool, fun team, Billy Robertson. That's the stuff I'd be working on your roster to get it up and get it running. And I would definitely want to be working on mods because that's not a great mod score where you want to be. All right, dude? All right. Real J-Bay A. I'm the real J-Bay A. You are the fake J-Bay A. I am the real one. All right, home stretch here. We're gonna finish these reviews. Then I gotta make a video for tomorrow. I think I know what it's gonna be. There's something I need to make. There's a graphic I need to make too for a... I'm getting it. Hold on. The real JBA. I'm the Batman Actuary. Batmactuary. Bactuary. That sounds like back teen. Real JBA. I'm gonna say it every time. Real JBA second account. Cantina Chumps. What? I don't know what I keep doing here. Clyde. All right, real JBA second account. Are you the one that said your mod sucked? See, I told you I'd forget. I don't know where to go with where I am. Well, the very first thing, let's guess the galactic power. 3.05 million G, whatever there. Let's guess the galactic power. The very first thing you need to do, real JBA, I can't, is get your phone out, open the game, go into the back of your dark closet, and start touching your mod. That's the first thing you need to do, because you are not touching your mods. Your mods are like, you have the most virgin mods I've ever seen in my life. Those are pristine, sacrifice to the gods mods. Like, you are taking those, you're putting them on the altar, and your head priest is just stabbing a knife into the heart of your mods to sacrifice it to the gods. I think Fenrir said it best. I guess on a push bike. What the heck is a push bike? What's a push bike? I've never heard that saying. Is that a saying somewhere else in the world? I've never heard that saying before. All right, the time is up. The guests are in. What are we at? We are at somewhere around 5 million. Whoa! That is rare. His squad GP is 3.05. But his galactic power is 6.691? I don't know how that works out. Nobody got that. Nobody's getting this. Nope. It's so crazy. We say in Maine, what's a push bike? What's a push bike? Nobody got that. You all suck. What's a push bike? I'm gonna put this mod score in, but I'm sorry. This is another one of the worst mod scores we've ever seen. Now, well, that's pretty bad. That's pretty darn bad. Honestly, it's going to be hard to find this because there's going to be so many mod scores that are low. 6.691. Actually, it's not hard to find it. It's actually, do you see that? Why does it zoom like that? Was crazy bad zooming. Do you see this little dot sticking out right here? That's it. That wasn't hard to find at all. Never understood mods. I just moved them around journey guides. It's jealous. Hey, you're gonna have to catch me on the next stream or go sign up on the sign up sheet. We'll get your review at some point. It's posted. We are full for tonight, but definitely get your name on the list and or hit me up, on the next stream. But I'll get your review done at some point in the near future. Okay. Thank you for your membership. That's one of the worst mod scores, just like this one was. What's up, Sensuna? This is one of the worst mod scores we've ever seen. Horrible. Do you want to understand mods? I have videos on that. If you want to understand mods, go check out my mods playlist. It'll help you a lot. Those are bad. Those are bad. Barat Zorlu try 11. Is that currency? Turkish lira. That's 24 cents right there. Thank you, Barat. I appreciate the donation. I don't know. Yeah, well, you're witnessing history. We have two of the worst mod scores we've ever seen in the history of the channel tonight. Right here. Right here. Right now. Amazing. All right. Excuse me, that was gross. All right. Now, At 6.7 million. This is your second account? Where's your first account? Thank you, Bharat Zorlu. There, we moved it up there. Now that's a little bit more. No, there's added a decimal or moved the decimal over one. Thank you, sir. Lost access to it. That sucks. There is no reason on God's green earth that you should not have Galactic Legend Leia Organa on this roster. Step 1, get Galactic Legend Leia Organa. Step 2, get Padawan Obi-Wan and Master Qui-Gon to Relic 7, whether that's with the Lightspeed token or you put it together.
Love you, Nooch. Big love from Turkey.
Thank you, Turkey. Bharat Zorlu, I appreciate you, man. Thank you, Turkey. Thank you for being the cradle of the world. Turkey, right between the Middle East, Asia, and Europe, right there. In the cradle of the world, the cradle of civilization. Turkey. Plus, it tastes really good. Love turkey. Galactic Legend Leia Organa, Master Qui-Gon Padawan Obi-Wan. You know where I'm going next. Oh, look at these guys. Oh, that's hot. Get these guys to Relic 7. That's good. Relic 7. Rolo. Nah, dude. Use your Mark II raid currency and or get currency and get her up. Get her to 6 stars now. You only need her at 6 stars. At 6 stars, you can take her to Relic 5. You don't sit around and wait for your guild. Don't depend on just get it done. Just get it done. That's all I'm saying. Poncho Bros Relic 7. Pretty Pals just finished under Relic 7. Get Leia Organa. Where did my thing go here? That little piece of paper or looks like the film off of a peanut or something. I remember eating peanuts. And farm the. Let's make sure. Go get the. You got the punishing one. There's no Razor Crest. Your account gives me a little bit of pain. Your account gives me a little, not a lot of pain. A little bit of pain from your account. See, there's no Razor Crest here. Are you farming Razor Crest shards? When you start playing the game, every day, Razor Crest shards should be grabbed whenever they are available in the Fleet Arena store. Period. Every single time. Bharat, we're done for today. You can jump on the next stream that we're doing and sign up then, or you can get a membership. A Knight's membership is a quickie review. A Master's membership is a full review, and then you can go sign up on the sign-up sheet. If somebody can throw that roster review, that's how you can do it. So next roster review stream you do, or you can sign up as a member and go get yourself on that Google Doc, and I'll get it done during a video at some point. So we'll get it done for you, my friend. I hope you've been farming Razor Crest. I hope you've been farming Razor Crest. Is this gonna be an every Friday thing for a little bit? I don't. It's not gonna be every Friday. We'll probably do it next week, once or twice, because next week is no Grand Arena. I don't know exactly how we're gonna work this out, but we're gonna work it out for a little while. And I might only do it through June. We'll just have to see. We'll have to see. Didn't unlock Best Carmano to Lightspeed token. Trying to farm Razor Crest, but doesn't always. Yeah, it doesn't. It's only. Yeah. This is. I should. I'm not mad at you, brother. I'm not mad at you, but I've been emphasizing for years. You should be farming that Razor Crest because it only pops up 2 or 3 times a week. That's it. That's it. It's not in that shop otherwise. You should be farming Razor Crest shards every single time you see them from the time you open the game until it's 7 stars. The same thing with General Grievous shards. The same thing with Geo Spy shards. I feel like there's something else. Now, it used to be Biston, but now they have a node for Biston. So, Razor Crest, General Grievous, Geo Spy, when they are in the Fleet Arena store, you buy them every time because they are pretty rare. So, you need to farm the Executor. Get your way on that. This isn't a bad little fleet right here. You need the Galactic Republic Y-Wing. Executor, Galactic Republic Y-Wing. That means Razor Crest, Galactic Republic Y-Wing. These are the ships you need to be working on right now so you can get the Executor and finish off that Negotiator fleet. You will have a workable Rebel fleet if you just work on it a little bit. The B-Wing is there. You can put the Y-Wing in the starting lineup along with Biggs and probably the Ghost right now. Have the B-Wing on the bench, and you can have a workable starting lineup. Work on your Home 1 fleet as well. I wouldn't farm Grievous on the node. Actually, I would probably... Actually, can you just Lightspeed token Grievous now? Does Grievous have... Can you do a Lightspeed token for Grievous? Does IPD join that list now? No. I'm not convinced that the ISB are going to be all that. We'll see. So, Razor Crest for the Executor. Galactic Republic Y-Wing. You can finish the B-Wing. So you got a fleet working here. You're okay with this. You're okay with that. You do need to max out this crew power and max out master plan. Then you got a Home 1 fleet. We are going to farm Leia Organa as fast as possible. We are going to get your Peridia or your Poncho Bros, Master Qui-Gon, Padawan, Obi-Wan up to Relic 7. Your Peridia Pals up to Relic 7. We're going to get Bo-Katan Mandalore. We're going to get Jabba the Hutt. That's the stuff we're going to be working on this account for the time being. Okay? All right. All right. There you go. You can Lightspeed token Grievous, then use a Lightspeed token on Grievous. All right, P.S. Oakley. I think we've looked at this roster before. P.S. Oakley, Kenobi's bold ones. You are a bold one. General Kenobi. General Kenobi. I can't do it. I can't do Grievous. Yeah, I'm fading here. Why does it keep doing this? Am I doing something wrong? I'm not watching myself type it. I don't feel like I'm doing anything wrong. All right, 5.31, 11.87, 8.6 million squad GP. There's the front page. Guess the galactic power. Can you do Bane from Dark Knight Rises? I think I just did.
Oh, Batman, that's right. Nobody can understand a word that I say. Oh, blow up that football field. Guts get into a plane and hook things on people and somehow escape a plane that's blowing up with this guy's blood. Blah, blah, blah. I was raised in a deep pit and climbed my way out because I'm Bane.
Dark Knight Rises is kind of not a great movie. The first two are, I mean, well, not Dark Knight. Yeah, Dark Knight Rises. The second one is maybe the best superhero movie ever made. Even with all these stuff that's come out since then, it's maybe the best superhero movie ever made. I think you can still say that, and it's just carried by the Joker. Okay, guys, the time is up. The guesses are in. Let's take a look. We are at 13.551 million. Galactic 13.44 said North Mountain. 13.5 said Mr. Beckfist.
Would you want some breakfast? Do you want some breakfast? I like breakfast. Don't you like breakfast?
You win, Mr. Beckfist.
You like eggs and bacon? Maybe some hash browns?
Batman Begins is still pretty good, too. I agree. It's better than the last one. Whoa. 5.31, 11.87. And Galactic Power is 13.551.237. I'm telling you, Unk is losing it. I'm telling you, roster reviews take a lot out of me, and because it really is investing a lot of energy to analyze something that I've never seen before. And I don't know if you guys do that on a consistent basis. It does require energy, and it does kind of suck it out of you. That's all. Maybe I need a Coke. We've only got 3 reviews left. What's going on here?
Breakfast. We're having breakfast. Would you want some breakfast? Would you want some breakfast? We got Captain Crunch. We got Frosty Mini Wheats. We got a waffle. We got a waffle maker. Got some Fruit Loops. Breakfast. We got some scrambled eggs with some hash browns and bacon. Pancake. Breakfast. Want them French toast? Do you want French toast? How about some egg Benedict? Egg Benedict for breakfast? Would you want white bread toast? Use your white bread toast to swap out the egg yolk? We got breakfast. Breakfast?
Thomas Wake, stop it! No comments on my dentist visit. When I watched that back, I'm like, man, my left eye was kind of laggy there. I didn't know my left eye was lagging until I watched myself on video. I had no idea. I'm gonna make a video after this. Get ready for that one. That's gonna be a whopper. I'm the Batman actuary. Pray to me. But I've got to get my financials together. I don't know. We better pray to God. Pray to me. I'm Batman actuary. Okay, sorry. We are doing PS Oakley right now. 13.5 million, 11.87. You're in the same boat as several people we looked at today, where it's like your mods are fine, but you're really lagging behind. You're up here, but your mods are down here. We've had like 3 of these tonight with mods right here. It's like you're just lagging behind. The moving average is leaving you in the dust. You got to work on your mods. What's going on here? Breakfast. It's the first video. What are you guys talking about? I'm gonna get a copyright ban if I do this here. What's going on here? It's breakfast. I'm not watching this. It's probably hilarious. But last time I watched a video on stream, they copyright blocked my whole stream. So I'm not doing it. But bully for that guy, he's famous now. Okay. 13.5 million. Leviathan. Profundity. Executor. Negotiator. Let's see. We're going through. Nothing. All right. Like everything. This person has farmed all the ships to 7 stars. Have they? Yep. All right. P.S. Oakley. Look good. Looks good. Datacrons. You're in like the bottom of the second third. What does that mean, actuary? Okay. What are we looking here? What are we looking for here, PS Oakley? You know what? You've got a really full roster. You got a good life. You got a good life. You're not breaking rocks, breaking chains on your legs, breaking rocks all day long. You got a good life. It's a good roster, man. You need to work on your mods. You could do some more Datacron farming, but you're probably in Kyber 2. Kyber 2. Happy in Kyber 2. Tanks, you're welcome. Datacrons suck with the new cadence. I had to get over myself on that too. I feel you on that, trust me. I wasn't farming Datacrons initially, and then I kind of left myself in the dust, and I was kind of disappointed with my performance, and I'm still kind of catching up on it. I'm doing the Datacrons now. I know, I'm a sellout. I'm a sellout. Breakfast? I think this looks really good, dude. Your roster is really sharp. There's no Relic 10s here, though. Like, they gave you materials for a Relic 10. Know what I mean? They gave you materials for Relic 10, so why no Relic 10? You haven't spent it on anybody? On this roster, I'd probably use my Relic 10 on Darth Revan for Leviathan or Pirate King Hondo is what I would probably do. I don't know. Is it just going hard each era, or do we move to data, and bumping relic Datacrons and bumping relics? Saving R10 for that first wreck. What does that mean? You mean for like the next raid? What do you mean for that first wreck? So here's what I will say. About a year and a half ago, I got together with Sanjita because I was starting to get near Kyber. I was like in Kyber 3. My account was advancing, and he's like, look, you have no chance of getting in Kyber 1 without Datacrons. And so I started farming Datacrons. If that's important to you, if you want to try to get into Kyber 1, you're going to have to farm Datacrons. If you want to try to get into Kyber 1, you're going to have to really step up the mods. You know, for GL journey requirement. Okay, so like you're assuming they're gonna have Relic 10 requirements for the next GL. Got it. I mean, but you could save up more than just one. You know what? I have no beef with that. I myself on my main roster, and I think that's gonna be tomorrow's video. I got buttloads of signal data. I got buttloads, not buttloads, but I got a lot of. I could probably do 2 or 3 Relic 10s, and be just fine. And I'm just sitting on it. Capital Games cannot be happy with what my roster looks like right now at the top of the game. The hard part of the top of the game is there's not a lot of stuff to spend your stuff on, and the farming is really not farming anymore. It's just kind of saving up. So, zero beef with you saving up relic stuff for next Galactic Legend requirements and or raid requirements. I'm on board with that. This is a nice roster. I don't really have a lot to say. If you really wanted to push it forward, it would be all about datacrons and mods, and that's pretty much it. The other option for you, you know, as these new teams come out, like, you know, the Rebel Fighters here and Cassian, you didn't get Cassian. You're going to want to put some thought into that, you know? Let me see something here. Yeah, you didn't do Vader. So, you're not really farming the new characters. The trade-off there, like, okay, so you're farming for the new Galactic Legend, right? They've already told us. It was a very strong hint, if not even just a flat-out tell. The characters in this era are going to be required for the next Galactic Legend, who is going to be New Republic. And we can all assume Mando. So, if you're going to start going in on characters, now is the time. Right? Right? So that'd be your other consideration. Going in on these characters now, for me, on my pay to play account, I don't know if it's a pay to play account or not. I don't know what you're doing. I spend the $100, I get them all to 7 stars, and we go from there. You know, that's my choice. I get to deduct all of that though. So you'd spend all the crystals for Mando. Well, if you're going to be ready for Mando, you're going to have to get these characters that you're playing with right now: R5D4. Zeb, the whatever he's called, the second Zeb, the second coming of Zeb, etc. You're gonna have to get them all to 7 stars and be ready to use them for Galactic Legend Mando. There you go. It's a nice roster with mediocre mods or not good mods and not great datacrons. I'm Batman Actuary. Batman Actuary, I need to know where their name came from. I need to know where your name came from. Please. Please tell me. I'm fading fast here. Nick. Hi, everybody. I suppose you're wondering why I've called you all here today. Well, we're going to take a look at the numbers. We've got, our numbers from last year. We're looking at this year. We put it together. We've done the analysis, and in order to get the numbers stretching out further into the actuarial tables, we need to make sure that we are pushing forward on these. The bottom tier numbers have to match up more to the mid tier numbers, and that's right. It's me, Nick, the actuary. 1 second. There's a light in the sky. I don't know if anybody else is. I wasn't supposed to say that out loud. But I will be back later. Pray to me! I'm the Batman Actuary. Talk about Oppo names. Nick. Okay, well, here's your first clue. Yeah, here's your first clue. Maw Chromium. Is Chromium the top Maw guild? I would think the Maw Kyber would be the top guild. All right, guys. Are you ready for a mod score? Are you ready for a mod score? Are you ready? This is just a flex. Are you even here, Batman Actuary? Or did you just pay for a review and then leave? Oh, there he is. I'm an actuary and like Batman. Nick, you're not very good at telling stories. You're not very good at telling stories. Get ready. Get ready. See, when the gold bars obscure the gray box, you know that you... This one is 61.55. Our highest mod score to date is 61. Where's Slooty? Where's Slooty? Because this one is 75.38 with an 11 million squad GP. I will sit back. Nick can't really tell a story. He's not good at telling stories. We don't know why he's the Batman actuary. He's pretty vague about that. He's got a freaking good mod score. Got a freaking good. You guess accounting skills apply to rolling mods? Well, I mean, if he runs an actuarial table to figure out how many mods he's got to roll to get to the top, and he's got some cash, actuaries make good money. Actuaries make good money. That's all I'm saying. Actuaries make good money. That is probably the biggest mod score I've seen. Probably the biggest mod score I've seen. I think 124 million. I thought you left, Janana. You said goodbye earlier. What are you doing? Either go outside or stay inside. You're letting the air conditioning out. That's what our boomer parents told us back in the 80s. And I kid you not. They would yell at us if we were outside and we came inside and then we took out a drink and then went back. That's why we drank from hoses. That's why Gen X drank from hoses. Because if we went inside to get a drink and then went back outside to play, where we were completely unsupervised, we would get yelled at because we were letting out the air conditioning. I need confirmation from my Gen X viewers. It happened this was the thing. We went outside all day, unsupervised. We'd come home well after dark. We would drink out of any hose we saw along the way. Because if we went into anyone's house to get a drink and had any thought of leaving back outside after coming in the house, we would get in trouble because we were letting the air conditioning out. I know this is a shared Gen X experience, 100%. What is Gen Y? Gen Y confirms. Gen Y? Is that a thing? I thought it was Gen X and then millennials. 16.7 million galactic power. 17.6 is you're over North Mountain. You're over. 16.5 said Ewan Robinson. Ewan Robinson is the winner. Streetlights are having you how to head home. If the streetlights came on, it was time to go home. Gen Y is millennial. Oh, okay. Did your Gen X parents yell at you about that? I don't remember us yelling at our kids about that. Are millennials trying to change their name to Gen Y so they can shake the bad rap? Is that what's going on? 90s kids had the same experiment? All right, I don't remember yelling at our kids about that. 90s, maybe early 90s kids were still unsupervised outside, but the 90s was when it all changed. Did that all day long, drank out of the fire hydrant in Brooklyn in the 70s. Now that would blow your face right off. Fast Eddie. We're not paying to go off the neighborhood. Go back out. There you go. Old Duke Star. He's got it. That's where. There you go. There you go. You had boomer parents. Well, there you go. Sensuno was raised by boomer parents. So there you go. There you go. I don't know. Drinking out of the fire hydrant seems kind of dangerous, if you ask me. Yes. 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 Yes? Huh? No no's. No, no. Look at the Relic 9s. Relic 9s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 rows of relic. What's 15 times 8? Hey, actuary, what's 15 times 8? It's 120. Aha! Ah! Actuarial math right there. I might be the Batman actuary. There's nothing below Relic 7 on this roster. This is the roster. From 1985 to 1989, my parents had no idea where I was, pretty much. Honestly, we would hop in a car and drive down. So this guy Dave, there was this card game back in the day, the Illuminati. I only played it like 4 or 5 times. I don't remember. But this guy Dave, we would drive like 45 minutes to his mom's office where he had a key. We would go in that office, nobody knew we were in there, and we would play Illuminati, this card game. My parents had no idea where I was. I should not have been 45 minutes away, breaking into Dave's mom's office to play Illuminati. How many 300 speed characters are there? All right, let's do that. Let's play that game. All right, folks. You need to guess. You need to guess. Who is the final? With this being the highest mod score we've ever seen. Oh, I didn't enter the mod score. Who is the final? We'll enter that next. Who's the last 300 speed character on this roster? Then we'll do our last review. Steve Jackson Games? I don't know what that is. Yeah, that's the Illuminati? Okay. Yeah, that's the game. Yep, that's the game. I'll scroll through the whole roster, folks. What do you think is the last 300 speed character on this roster? I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna say something crazy. Something I've never said before. Growing up, I learned everything was bad for you, so might as well just enjoy it while it lasts. Well, yeah, this week they'll tell you, oh, drinking coffee is bad for you. And then next week they'll tell you, well, it's got all these remarkable vibes and to help you broad. Yes. Just forget it. I mean, there's some stuff that's clearly bad for you. Like donuts. I'm going out on a limb. That's pretty slow. I was like hopeful that maybe everybody was 300 speed, but we've modded General Kenobi pretty slow. Okay, let's go up from there then. Darth Bane's pretty slow. What's up with that? Why is Darth Bane slow? I gave it a little bit too much credit there. I was a little bit overzealous about the 300 speed. Even with a 75 mod score, we've got characters that are not 300 speed. So I got a little bit over my skis there on the speed. Range Troopers 295. Jedi Training Rays 298. Crosshairs 302, so somewhere between Jedi Training Ray and Crosshair. Partagas is 300. Treya is 301. Kyle Katarn is 300. This is supposed to be a quickie review, but there's just too much interesting things out here happening. All right, so for the first time ever, Major Partagas is in the driver's seat. Major Partagas and Kyle Katarn at 300 speed. Let's get this mod score entered to do our final review today. That was crazy. Nice job, man. That was fun. Thanks, Nick. Nick the actuary. I know we've never seen this before. So there, what was it again? 29.26, 75.38. And 16,722,761. There we go. All right. So that is going to look like that. So now, let me scroll over. Now, there's Slooty. And he's going to be upset because he just got smoked. Just absolutely smoked. Nice job, sir. Nice job. All right, last review, then I'm out of here. Matthew missing. Matthew missing. Matthew's missing? Where's Matthew? Matthew missing. He had breakfast.
Ready to play?
I'm gone, guys. I'm gone. I know you don't. I know that it doesn't make any sense, but it does take a fair. 127. That's why. You know, 1, 7, whatever. Legendary Liama. I've seen this one before. I know I've seen this one before. Dude, I'm so fried right now. All right, Legendary Liama. Matthew missing 1.69, 2.36, Squad GP 3.96. There's the front page. Guess the galactic power. Is fleet charge decided by level 60 timing or fleet unlocking time? I haven't done Base Windows Fleet Challenge. That isn't decided by now. I might just wait till my whole fleet relicked. When you hit level 60, you get put into a fleet shard, if that's what you're asking. 2 years ago, I remember this name somehow. I don't know why it's sticking in my head. Maybe it's because my brain is so big that I retain everything. Maybe that's it. Probably not. Ugh, excuse me. Hang on, checking stuff. Hold on, sorry. All right, sorry about that. Time is up. Guesses are in. Last review of the day, 7.397 million. I got distracted there. No, nobody got it. Nobody got it. Maybe Mr. Beckfist? Did you change your name? Maybe Mr. Beckfist. I don't know. We'll say that. All right, good job. Congratulations. Let's get this thing done. I gotta get some sleep. Get the mod score registered here. 1.69, 2.36. Okay. And Galactic Power 7397219. There we go. All right, so it's 7 million, 2.36. That's not good. That's a really low mod score. So your mods are very low. There's the average, you know, you need to be in like the high fours. So low mod score, you need to work on your mods. That's the first thing. Now, take a look here. Are you, Matthew, are you out there? Shooting high. What does that mean? I got like 3, I'm pretty sure years and years ago. What's he talking about? What's he talking about? I got a review 2 years ago. Okay. Well, we weren't on the mod. We weren't on the mod list, so it's been a while because we started that like 2 years ago, something like that. Okay, we got Leviathan at 5 stars, Profundity at 4 stars. I think it's worth it to not slow farm these. Now, you got all 3 of them, so it'd be a pretty Herculean effort to get a bunch of crystals saved up and or purchased and get them all to 7 stars. If you're gonna do one, I would just do the Leviathan, get it to 7 stars ASAP, climb that fleet arena with your Leviathan. As far as ships, you definitely need to finish your Separatist ships. That Marauder is not, that's an unhealthy Marauder. You got a lot of rounding off of your ships that needs to be done. I would start with your Galactic Republic, Marauder, Y-Wing, Clone Sergeant. Those are ships that just need to be finished. And you can spend some tokens on the Bad Batch as well. You got 1 relic. Get these guys, you know, get these guys relicked or get them, yeah, get those guys relicked too. Just make your Marauder like work for you here, you know? Let me take a look at the home one here. You got all 3 GL ships in the last, well, you have been forking out some dough, my friend. You've been forking out some dough. Where is the B-Wing? How long you been playing? Did you take a break? Where's the B-Wing? You've got the Rogue One. How do you have the Rogue One on the one hand and not, they came out back to back. It was Rogue One, then B-Wing, or B-Wing, I can't remember. I think it was Rogue One, then B-Wing. Where's your B-Wing? Don't tell me there's no Drogon. There's Drogon. He sucks, but where's your B-Wing? Look, the minute you add B-Wing to this roster, you have a functional Rebel fleet with the home one. You just started farming them all at the same time and finished them all 4 months later. All right, wow. Well, that's beefy. If you get a B-Wing on here, you get another whole fleet that's functional. And since you're Chromie, you may not need all those fleets right now. Took a year break like 2024, 2025. Well, how'd you get the Rogue One? I don't understand. I don't understand. I would be finishing up all these fleets. I would be rounding off all those fleets to 7 stars, get the B-Wing, etc. You got Master Qui-Gon and Padawan Obi-Wan Relic 7. You need to get your Peridia. I would prioritize Peridia Pals. That assault battle is really important. So I would use tokens to get your Peridia Pals to Relic 7. That's going to be 1 support and 2 attackers. Currently doing ships only defense that's working so far. Yeah, that'll work for you for a while, especially if you got Leviathan and Chromium. That's gonna Leviathan, and if you put Leviathan and Profundity back there, you're going to get some holds. You're going to get some holds in Chromium. I guarantee it. So what I would be doing here is pretty basic. Hold on. I love that you got Kylo and Rey. That's a good thing. Okay. Finish off the fleets like we were talking about. All right? That's one thing. You're unlocking all these Lightspeed tokens. Let's go get the Peridia Pals done. Captain Enoch, Night Trooper, Death Trooper Peridia. Let's go get Leia Organa. Let's go get Jabba the Hutt. Let's get Balin Skull. Let's get Bo-Katan Mandalore. Let's build out a Night Sister team around those great mothers. That's just really standard. That's really those things right there are very standard farms that need to be on your roster. And then you can spread out from there. So work on those fleets like I was just mentioning. Peridia Pals, Leia Organa, Balin Skull, get that Great Mothers team built out, and then Jabba the Hutt. And then we move forward from there. That's how we do it. It's very much capitalize on the Lightspeed tokens on your roster. Now, you do have gas, so you don't have Bad Batch. I mean, you can do Lord Vader. It's just I like getting Jabba and Leia done before and you've already got Kylo and Rey done, so I'd rather get Jabba and Leia on the roster before I jump into that back half of farming where you go get Lord Vader and Ahsoka and Hondo Ohnaka, etc. Very close, Jedi Master Luke. Just relax, wait out. Yeah, you go ahead and get him out of the way. If you're close, just get him out of the way. You're not going to be very thrilled by Jedi Master Luke is not going to do anything for you that you can't already do on your roster. Unfortunately, he's just kind of a dud. I could definitely see him getting a lifter sometime in the next year or two, for sure. But right now, he's just kind of a pooper, you know? Just kind of a pooper. You know, what happens when they nerf Bane? Jedi Master Luke, if you're that close, just go get him. But I would definitely, you know, he's not that great. You're probably equally close to Leia Organa, if I had to guess. Lobot's pretty easy. I mean, you can get a Lightspeed token for Drogon. You can get Lobot. It shouldn't be that. You can get a Lightspeed token for him at Relic 3. You got Rolo done. You got Cholo. I mean, you're really close to Leia Organa as well. I would prefer her over Jedi Master Luke. She does a lot more for your roster and a lot more in game. She's just a better Galactic Legend, and it's really not very close. She is a significantly better Galactic Legend than Jedi Master Luke. Significantly. Leia Organic? Okay, all right, well, whatever you say. So that's what I think you should be working on the roster. And you will find your performance. I mean, you'll be in a Rhodium before you know it if you do all that stuff. You'll be in a Rhodium before you even know it. Cool, dude? Welcome back, my friend. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Let's find somebody we can raid out there. If you have not downloaded Raid Shadow Legends and you're still on the stream, I appreciate you being here. Now's the time to do it. Use the QR code I'm about to put on the screen. Use that QR code, download Raid Shadow Legends. I'll be here streaming this on Sunday morning, Mother's Day, very much. Thank you very much. Download Raid Shadow Legends today. Make your life. It's another game you can play. Take up some time in your life. There's a link in the description for this video. And if any of my mods are here, they're gonna put that link out in the stream. Download Raid Shadow Legends today. Use the beginner code SuperVictory to get Pelops. You're gonna have a really great roster right off the bat by using my code. Let's find somebody to raid. I'm definitely kind of shot here. Scribe is still going. Here we go. We're gonna go watch Scribe. Still drinking. What else he got on there? All right, boys and girls, I'm going to head out. Thank you for jumping on. I had a good time. Roster reviews are back. I appreciate all of you. I will talk to you very soon. Always, always remember, Nooch too good.
There's Nooch says, look.
Nooch, why are you still live?